Hey guys, I was just replying to one of AV's comments and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and do another video because if you've seen AV's comments, they're always spot on. It's like, oh my gosh, they're well written and detailed in such a way that it helps make sense of this case that is so flipping confusing. So I started to write out this reply and I thought, yeah, okay, I'll do a video. And this is how I started off my reply. I think she probably bought the A&P book at some point, saw the passcode, and had no clue that offering the passcode to a stranger on social media gave her away. That passcode that she's offering to this stranger on social media, this isn't me reading my reply, this is me just talking now. That passcode is not something that an actual nursing student would be saying, oh, here, you want my passcode? You can have my passcode. They have some good flashcards. That isn't how it works. If you're a nursing student or if you've been through nursing school, if you have any degree, then you know that you don't offer any kind of a passcode on social media to a stranger and say, yeah, have at it. You don't do that. That is major faux pas. It's also an honor code violation. It's also something that if she was actually in a nursing program, then obviously if she was in a nursing program, then her classmates, at least one of them, would have been on her social media, right? It makes no sense because you don't do that. But the point of AV's comment, one of the points of the comment, was that she didn't seem to realize how obvious she was. And that's one more example, is there's just no way that she's in a nursing program offering an A&P passcode to a stranger on social media. And if you look at her own words, she hasn't taken A&P yet she has the textbook. I mean, the whole thing shows that there's deceit going on, major deceit going on. And then I continued, there are so many posts that are over the top obvious that she's lying. Do you remember the one video when poor little Bella was shivering cold standing in the kitchen, across from her mother, not walking right up to her, and saying twice that she was cold, and her mother flat out ignoring her? That was the video when she was talking about her instructions, I think. Recipes. Well, if I'm right, it was the same video where she stood there while Christopher Watts was supposedly with Cece upstairs running the shower to help her breathe. And she said the girls were both in the emergency room the night before, and one had viral pneumonia or bronchial pneumonia. I think she said viral pneumonia. And the other one had, and then she hesitated, she paused, and she couldn't remember what the other one had. Okay, two daughters in the emergency room the night before. One had whatever kind of pneumonia, and the other one had, and she couldn't remember. And then she kind of shrugged and said, well, she said something like, she'll just have to get over it. Well, Bella was standing there shivering, and Cece was supposedly having difficulty breathing. Yeah, one of them had whatever kind of pneumonia. Yeah, she'll just have to get over it. About whatever it was the other one had that she couldn't remember. Her words are not authentic. And I think a lot of us have noticed that, haven't we? There's a belief, a basic premise or assumption, and actually we're told that she had so many followers on social media and that she had so many people in her downline and that she had so many people who she was inspiring. I don't think so. I think what she had with her social media activities was one, maybe two people who would use social media to check on her to make sure she was doing okay that day. I don't think she had a huge downline. If she did, then why do all the photos show just the same few people? I don't think she was making any money. Because if she was, then why weren't they able to pay any of their bills? They were due in court for $1,500 in the HOA dues that she didn't pay. At one point, from December through March, they were 3 months behind in their house payment. If she was so successful, if her any level of success, if she had any success at all with that MLM or with any of the others, I think there were 5 or 6 of them, why was the car leased in Christopher Watt's name? I don't think she was making money. I don't think she had a huge downline. I don't. I mean, look at how many times we've been lied to. Why wouldn't they lie about this too? Think about this. She claimed that she was 15 weeks pregnant. She claimed that she was spotting and that she was cramping and that she didn't feel well. Did she go to the doctor when she was making those claims? Remember, she supposedly had some major fertility issues going on, right? She supposedly had some major diseases going on too. She supposedly was a high-risk pregnancy, and it was a miracle she got pregnant to begin with, right? And she was spotting and cramping and telling people she was spotting and cramping, and she didn't go to the doctor. No, instead, she thought it would be a good idea, spotting and cramping and 15 weeks pregnant with a miraculous conception and a high-risk pregnancy. She decided it'd be a really smart idea to hop on a plane and go to Arizona for the weekend and hang out with her group. Think about that. High-risk pregnancy, my ass. Miraculous conception, bullshit. Spotting and cramping, highly doubtful. We've been lied to so many times about this case that it is absolutely disgusting. But it also serves to make us wonder, what is it they're trying so hard to hide?